Mixed martial arts, of course, as we mentioned, Nick Penner with the kickboxing and Muay Thai background. Very experienced, but it's a big difference when you get into MMA.
The heavyweight division. Your referee, Mr. Brian Bernhardt. First, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 230.2 pounds from Calgary, Alberta, David Lainoff. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 256 pounds, representing Team Triple Threat from Edmonton, Alberta, Nick Penner.
Well, you guys, you heard that eruption from the crowd. You definitely know that Nick Penner has hometown advantage.
It's something about the heavyweight division. It's not necessarily the most skilled, but fans still automatically assume heavyweight means knockout.
Absolutely. You know, you get big guys throwing big punches, you're going to have a knockout.
David Lainoff and Nick Penner. Here we go.
Penner's looked really relaxed here. There you have it. Big right hook, guys. Right away. First punch of the fight.
Big shot by Penner. Lainoff in trouble, but got right back up, and a sign of patience there by Penner not to jump right on him. But Nick Penner is just going to overpower David Lainoff here, backs him right into the corner, and as we talked about, Jason, very powerful in the clinch.
Well, I mean, I think that experience is just coming through here. You see the experience and how relaxed Nick Penner is. He's just going to work.
Well, Lainoff's going to have to be more careful. He's exposing himself. When he was in the stand-up, he had his hands down, and that's why he got rocked in the first 5 seconds.
There's a massive elbow there by Penner that has split open David Lainoff, and those knees in the clinch are doing some serious body damage.
Well, and you know, you get Nick's laying all his weight on top of him there, and that's taking a tremendous amount out of him. Between those big knees and that weight.
You see that Muay Thai kickboxing background there, boys, with those huge knees, and I don't know how many more of those David Lainoff is going to be able to take.
The size advantage right now, I think, is apparent. 25 pounds, 4 inches. It's clearly in Penner's advantage, not to mention that Lainoff got rocked early.
Down goes both fighters.
Well, we see the fight hit the ground now. Let's see if Penner's able to transition on the ground as well as he did standing up.
Penner there looking for the armbar. Lainoff trying to hold on. He does a good job to escape.
Penner's going to look to stand right back up here. Oh, he looks for a takedown of his own, single leg takedown. He's on top now, big hammer fist. Huge hammer fist.
David Lainoff in big trouble here. Referee Brian Bernhardt continues to keep a close eye. Now Penner looking for that right armbar.
Penner's going for the Kimura here. It's over.
Nick Penner with a fantastic job. First in stand-up, then on the ground. A beautiful Kimura to finish this fight.
Something I don't think we would have expected to see a submission rather than a knockout, Scott. Like this fight from the opening seconds had knockout all over it. Penner rocked Lainoff. I'll give credit to Lainoff. He stood in there, got right back to his feet. He was really on the defensive. And then the submission move by Penner, really something I don't think many expected.
You're absolutely right, Jason, but there's no way that survival is going to last that long against Nick Penner. He hit David Lainoff, as you mentioned, with that big shot, and Nick Penner was all over him. Those Muay Thai knees in the corner did a whole lot of damage. And then, as you mentioned, shockingly almost, this fight ends in submission, but that's the development that Nick Penner is showing. Goes from stand-up Muay Thai to finishing with a beautiful Kimura.
Nick Penner, big guy, Scott, and if you can have the knockout punch and now submission to your repertoire, he might have a big future.
Bernhardt stops this bout at 1 minute 57 seconds of round 1 after David Lainoff taps out due to an arm lock. The winner of this match, Nick Penner!
Nick, here I am with your winner, Nick Nick, we all know you come from a very distinguished stand-up background, but wow, who would have thought you were going to finish that fight with a Kimura? Tell me, what was going through your head after you dropped him with that big right hook to start the fight?